Good morning. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. Today is October the what's the day? 17th, 2024, and I'm here to recap the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 5. I believe it's episode maybe 5, 6 maybe. It don't matter. I have it fixed in the title. So anyway, we start off, well, I don't know why Lisa like she's sitting in another salt cave or something, but she's with um Browyn, and they talking about the incident that happened or something at the airport, how Lisa found out that Browyn's baby daddy is the son of a family that she is very close to, that she loved, like she know them, like she knows them, to the point where I think she was at the memorial service and all that type of stuff. So they're real close. So Bronwyn is kind of heartbroken when she talk about this, because she said it's crazy. The best thing she ever did in her life is the worst thing she could ever did in her life, compared to what people say. And I guess that's their meaning of saying that I could have got rid of this baby. I could have, you know, did it medically in the pregnancy, or give the baby up for adoption. But I think she would have a problem with that baby finding her later. But anyway, let me go back to what she was saying. She was saying, and I know kind of like how she feels. She like, I know she want to know about her father, and the best way to know about her father, and it's true, is to know his family, know his mom and them. But they seem a little weird, because they was like, yeah, we want to meet her, but we ain't like, she gonna have to accept how stuff is or something smart. You know what I'm saying? They like they tongue, they like they snobby ass people. But what I was saying is, I think I could feel Baldwin, because it would fuck with me that I raised you for 18 years and hear these people want to love on you and shit. But when I was having you, and they knew for 18 years every day they woke up ain't do shit to try to know you or nothing, and to see you start loving on them, or them being around you, and they don't even deserve that shit, because they didn't want your baby. They didn't want you to have Gwen, and now Gwen is yours. Kind of like, why you want to partake in it? Even your son didn't want had nothing to do with her. So, and then look how shit work. That's all you got to your son is Gwen. That's all you got. Look how Lord worked that out for you. If the grandparents could see it that way, is that when she was 2 years old, you lost your son. But before you lost your son, God had given you a blessing. Yes, that little girl, to have a part of him, a piece of him, to see him in her. And I feel Bronwyn when she say that is gonna hurt to watch them love on her, and then even the conversation she says with her daughter, because she know her daughter want to know him, but she also know this, and I know Gwen know it, that knowing them or wanting to be with them is going to fuck with her mother, and that's going to mess with their relationship. So how much can she be happy about what she finds out, or what they do for her, or what they say, when my mother got a bitter seed, which to me she deserves to have, but at the same cost, be glad going Browyn, because I think when you was 18, or when you got pregnant, when you gave yourself to this boy, that state of mind that we in as women, or young women finding out who we are, I really believe that you loved him. And out of love, although it was not your intent, you got pregnant. So you had a baby with somebody that you cared about, where most people are not that fortunate, you know what I mean? And whatever choice you made, what you said was right. Everybody in this whole thing got to make a choice except your daughter. Everybody made choices for her. And now that she at the age where she can make her own choice later. It's like me. I'm in the same situation. My oldest son, his father died when he was 6 months old. And I was married to his father, but I never met his family, because we got married in Guam. and he was from New Jersey, and my people was living in North Carolina. Well, anyway, it was weird when I met them because and they wanted me to stay where he was from, and I wasn't staying in New Jersey. I ain't staying nowhere he ain't want to stay. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna stay there with his son. So as my son got older and my life went on, he didn't have a desire to know anything about them. I guess because maybe they didn't try hard or I didn't try hard or whatever. But whenever he ever wanted to know about who his father was, he could have, but he had no desire. And I think that's because I had already met somebody and to fill that void when he was like 4, 2, maybe 2 years. I think he was, no, I think he was 4, 3 or 4. So that's the only like dad he knew. And when his father passed, he was too young. But I would feel a way if somebody else would come in and start trying to love on him and give him and do, because that's what they're gonna do, try to make up shit, buy you shit, give you shit, take you shit. And if they can't do that, they ought to just leave your ass alone, because or provide you with a diary about how your parent was. I mean, outside of that, why you fucking with them, especially if they got a good life. And I don't know. I just, even now, my ex-husband does not know his grandchildren, and to think that if when, because I know it's gonna happen when my adult kids start talking to him or they rebuild a relationship while I'm still alive, it's gonna really fuck with me because I'm gonna feel like they little traitors. Because how he treated me, and then to see him loving on them, but you wasn't here for them to be born. You was bullshitting somewhere doing Lord knows what. But even though now you married, I don't care for your ex-wife, and my children don't either. So I'm saying it's just real fucked up. But maybe one of my grandkids would be the initiator. I want to know my grandfather. He invited me to his house. I'll be so fucking mad. I wouldn't say nothing, but I wouldn't have to say nothing because they'll know. Because I can't hide how I feel. My emotions show on my face and in my actions. Because as soon as they say, "Grandma, make me some pancakes," I really let your trade. I said, "Let your grandfather make your shit with your trade of ass." I would say that, because I'm crazy. So anyway, let me get back to this episode. So anyway, Lisa was. I love her dogs with their little sweaters on. I'm talking about Gwen. So anyway, Lisa was telling her while they was at this little spa shit that she know the family, and she said she know both sides and both sides are hurting. She said the grandmother says there's time that they want to know her, but she said it's gonna hurt to see her daughter love them. So anyway, that's gonna be a part of her pain, and I can understand that. So we got Heather and Whitney, and they go Heather and Whitney go skiing with Brittany. So Heather asked if she's seen the video because Brittany sent her a video. She showed it to Lisa, and it's Jared brought her a whole bunch of shit, 4 dozen of cards from her favorite floors. He wrote her a long card. She showed that to everybody inside, and she sent him. And she said that was real sweet because she had sent him a snarky text. So she knows she feel like an asshole. He says that he needs closure from the relationship. Bitch, you is ridiculous. There ain't no relationship. We didn't need closure from. He is playing her. I cannot believe she man stupid. She just a man dummy. Y'all can't help her. So she said that he want to meet up. So Whitney said, I think no, Heather showed to Whitney. So Whitney says it's complicated, but now because you broke up with him, but he wouldn't have closure. I don't get it. So she said he deserves closure. He needs it. So she said Whitney said we don't get it once we pro Jared, or what she said not everybody, because Lisa's not. So she was talking about how Lisa took her phone on the way back home. Oh my gosh! Hold on, please. Uh, Hello. I need to get rid of this house phone, y'all. People just be calling up, be saying absolutely nothing. So anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So anyway, she was like, Lisa took her phone, and she too invested in her relationship, and she tired of it. And she said, so she said, she tired of this. And Lisa shouldn't have did that. She said at first she felt okay about it, but it really hurt his feelings, and she gonna talk to her about that and shit. So then we got Whitney coming out telling everybody that Lisa left her damn gift in the room because the hotel called, so she threw it in the trash. One left it in the room, and she was like, somebody left a gold necklace. She said, really? And he said, yeah. She said, what kind of Bible was in the prison box? And he said, yes. And she said, may I ask what room was in? And he said the room, and it was Lisa's room. She's like, bitch. So anyway, Lisa told Meredith about so anyway, Lisa finds out that it wasn't Meredith, it wasn't Meredith that found out about the Alibaba shit. It was Lisa who found out about it, then told Meredith. And Meredith told me and I told you, and she's like, God damn it. So Whitney done turned on her calming the lecturer, and you know, she said, you starting to, so, I don't appreciate she doing it. She talking to Heather. And Heather said, you taking it personal. She said, I am taking this personal. She said, Lisa is always the villain. She's still trying to get me back for that fucking podcast. And she said she's still mad. She said, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this because she says Lisa is in her business trying to, um, Lisa's in her business. And I was like, she trying to hurt her business. So anyway, we're at Mary house and her son looked high as a damn kite. He looked high as a kite. He looked high as a kite to me, y'all. And he can I have some money? So Mary just said, and I know I feel it for her too. I feel it for her. I feel like I want to cry. Mm. My first husband that I was telling you about at the beginning of my thing. I'm making a video. What do you need? Yeah. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here you go. Here. There it is. Bye. Where your hand, girl? Put your hand in front of my screen. They don't want to see you. Why you put on your new clothes that lay around and go take them off and put on some shorts or some other. Your other pants is washed. Some ones with the stripes, your pajama pants. Put them on. Them was from your gift. You put on new clothes to lay down in. How that sound? That sound crazy, don't it? Take them off and put them in the drawer, and then put on your other pajama pants. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that be doing kids be doing the weirdest shit. Okay, when I say he died, the reason why he died was from something called drug intoxication. I was like, what the fuck is drug intoxication? And I was wet behind the ears. I ain't know nothing about drugs and none of that. So anyway, he was on leave because he was in service, and he went home. And when he went home, he passed. He wasn't there but about a week or so, and it's been a long time ago. And when I got the autopsy, I was like, what the fuck is drug intoxication? So I called, right? And when I called them, this is what they said. The coroner said, I said, what is that? He was like, have you ever been to a place to eat buffet? And I said, yes, sir. He said, so just think of it like this. It was a buffet with everything, heroin, all kinds of opioids, all kinds of synthetic drugs. It was weed there too. He said, trust and believe. So just think he just had him a little tray and he went down the line of the buffet. Said trust and believe he was dead before he sat down, but he just was a walking dead when he sat down. Yeah, he went and laid down and he died. So I guess he died happy. I heard he had blood and shit running from his nose. So anyway, I can feel for Mary because she don't want that for her son. And the first thing he was asking for money, and then when she say, "Is the money gonna be used for good use?" I was like, "Damn, he just asking her for money to buy drugs." So she said she want him to work and to be responsible, but she he can't work like that. You saw him, y'all saw him on the camera. So he said she's just not a good place because he ain't focused. So, sidebar, I heard that he was arrested. He got in trouble for some drug shit, and that he tests for everything. Fentanyl. If it was out there in the street, it was in. If it's something to get you high, he was positive for it. So he in like rehab or some shit. So that's good to know. And my prayers are to Mary and her family. And another sidebar, outside of the situation that she has to deal with her son, Mary is fucking brainless. She is like doing it. Man, she my this is my girl. This is my girl. This is my girl. It's a couple of these new ones that I really like. I really like Jen from Orange County. She been solid all the way through. She just we see her do crazy shit and dumb shit and but as far as her personal shit, coming up as a kid, she didn't get the skills that she needed, but she's still just a fucking nice. I like her because she's real nice. And when she opened her mouth, she appeared to be genuine to me. And Mary is really, really bringing it. I kind of starting to like what's her name from this thing too is I think I like what's her name Gwen because I don't like how she dressed but she raw when she talks. This is what you call to me reality TV talking about real shit that real people go through. So that means no matter how much your $15,000 coat costs and your $4,000 $4,100 hot dog outfit you still run into problems just like everybody else. So I pray for her heart with that because I pray for mine with it because it's going to take a whole lot for me because it's going to be hard to watch me always love you and then to watch somebody stop loving you and then you run to them. That shit is going to kill me. And I got curious ass grandkids. So even my children, I know they miss their father, but we'll see how it play out. We'll see how they're going to be nice to a woman that disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. And I'm gonna tell you, God got to fix my heart because I'm be like, oh, you fucking traitors. And I'm for real. I'm just, you don't want to subscribe to me or you get mad at me. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you the real, real. I'm not gonna bullshit you over here. We do the real all the way, even with my own shit. So, we got Angie picking up, Mary for hip hop class, and I tell you, Mary, just she's so honest. She's like, it's my onion in here. You had, and she said, I ain't had no onion. Girl, you need to get an air freshener for your car. You need to advertise for somebody so you can get it for free. I'm just saying. So anyway, they're going to a hip hop class that Heather's daughter Georgia is in, cause she's on the dance group or whatever. So anyway, Mary don't seem to like it. I mean, she dancing like she tired, but she in there kind of she out there. She participating. So we're glad to see her out there. So anyway, um, Angie and them, she say hi to Georgia and tell her, hey girl, I might not can't keep up in this hip hop class. So like I said, right here, Mary looks dry. So Heather goes to the salt caves with Lisa. Lisa can't stay out no goddamn caves. And Lisa asks for some tea while she in the salt cave. And the lady like, bitch, this salt dissolved. So she said, okay. The girl shouldn't have got it from her. Maybe she did from TV. I hope she ain't lose her job. Because it's salt. You ain't supposed to have no liquids in there. And I'm glad she gave it to him so goddamn hot that her tongue almost taste buds almost came off. Now I don't want nobody to get hurt. I take that back. Cause that shit do hurt when you taste it when it's too hot. Ooh, it hurt. But it made me want some hot tea, and I'm gonna get me some when I get off of this thing. And I hope this light not killing y'all. But I love to be in the sunshine. I used to not care that much for the sun, but I really like it now. Keeps me warm. So the lady bring me the shit, and she tell him don't spill it, cause you'll dissolve the salt. And they, oh okay, oh come on. So Angie and Mary talk about her conversation with Lisa, and she said Lisa has a problem with everyone, and she go down the list of everybody, and it was everybody's been on the show that Lisa has a problem with. So Heather tells, so there's two conversations going on simultaneously in two different places. So Heather tells on Angie telling her that Lisa says she pulling away because she don't call her every day and what she doing and why she acting funny. That's how Heather trying to spin it. So Heather tells Lisa that Angie is challenging their friendship. She used to talk to you every day. Now she's saying she can't talk. She changing the rules. I don't like how she treats you. I think she being a shitty friend. I mean, Heather is on one when it comes to Angie K. So my thought, and I'm gonna say Angie K, like that guy Warren Wiggins say Tasha K. Angie K. She is just in her ass. So she's like, you know, this is Angie K talking to Mary. She is saying, listen, I don't know what her problem is, but this is my problem, and that is I don't all have all day to stay on the phone with her. Her kids stay on her TVs and her house watch her kids electronics. I don't let my kids stay on TV till 2 o'clock in the morning playing no games and shit. I engage with her. I want to cook. My mother did not have time for me, so I'm going to make time for a lecture, whether Lisa likes it or not. And that's what I was doing. I was giving up my time with a lecturer to listen to Lisa talk about herself all fucking day long. So Lisa says, so anyway, back with Lisa and Heather, she was saying my daughter, okay, Angie Kai was saying that she not, you know, no, so we're back with Lisa with Heather. And Lisa says, what is she saying about me being a mom? I'm a great mom. I said, this bitch thinks she good at everything. I'm a great mom. So Heather says she told her because it's mean what she says. So Lisa's mad and she pretending to cry. I'm a great mom. My kids, she doesn't know anything about what I do with my children. I'm the best mom ever. And I was like, if you're the best mom ever, why the fuck do you kid with Angie K is saying? Because you're not her mama. Fuck what she say. Is your kids happy? If you want your kids to play video games till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, electronics and shit, and the age your kids is, they're not really gonna fuck with you anyway. And you got boys, you're gonna have to kind of make them do shit you want to do because you're not really that boy interested. You have to do a lot of feminine shit. But if your kids got good grades in school and they're respectful and they play games, I mean, sometimes I make the motherfuckers read a book or something and not one online, the actual one with pages and the binding shit. I would do that, but I wouldn't fuck with Angie K sex anyway. That ain't how Lisa's saying it. My friends don't judge me. If you're gonna judge me, I think what you said was rude and it was harsh and it was mean. Talking about how I'm a mother, girl. What the fuck you care about what Angie K say? So anyway, I gotta say this sidebar. Next episode, Angie and her husband is celebrating her anniversary. Ooh, that dress she has on for her party. I want it, I want it, I want it. Back to the episode. So anyway, Whitney driving with her husband and she bragging about her new home. And she got a new car too. And that might be an old Range Rover, but it's the old ones look new to me too. So she said the home of the new of the view in their home, you can see the temple. And she said that's supposed to be another, location, another selling point for your house, being able to walk to the window and see, I guess, a temple. So she got her daughter. They're going in the back seat. They're going to the soccer game. So the daughter said that she wants a second piercing in her ear. And Whitney said, I want to give it to her, but if I give it a second piercing, what she got to look forward to? I want to keep her as young as I can. Child, forget it. So, a second piercing, that ain't gonna hurt her. It's not. Just gonna do it for a birthday or something. No. So, like I said, they was going to soccer, so the home was built the temple. So she get a call from Adam, and Adam is like he got a podcast and he do some other shit, and he said he went investigating the account to find out who the fuck fed that story or who put that shit online about her buying her jewelry from Alibaba and marking it up and doing the pictures and shit. So he figured out they figured out that it's somebody who's in her group. So he said the person that he talked to wouldn't get him no name, but the person said, I ain't gonna tell you no name, but you could ask me questions. So he said, does this person have a jewelry line? No. So that would exclude Mary. So does this person, I don't know, wrote a book? No. Does this person have an alcohol line? And they say yes. And the only person that has an alcohol line is Lisa Barlow. So she said she need to process this information. She'll talk to him later. So Lisa, she said, I don't know how to deal with this because, I just feel really weird because if this is true, then Lisa was never my friend. Duh. Lisa don't like you. Lisa ain't never liked you ever since you said that shit about them tickets. Her screwing somebody for some tickets to a basketball game. Girl, you always gonna stay on her hit list and you really on it now. So she's like, and then sidebar, she getting in a lot of trouble too. She in this multi-level marketing shit, some kind of, I don't know if it's skin or something, but she stay in the paper too much. So we got Brittany meeting we finally meet this Gerard first to face this Osmond with his fake ass. Let me see how long he hugged her, how it lingered. Girl, he is working your ass. So she said, he says, it's how you doing? He said he's great. And she said, I'm nervous. He said, why are you nervous? Why would you be nervous? So she said he's a manipulative, and he is. That's what that hug was. Like, I missed you. Get the fuck off of me. That's what I would did. Like, get the fuck off me. What? I've been like, what's up? You wanted to meet? So anyway, he get mad with her. And he started saying he turned the shit, right? She supposed to be mad with him. So she said, she owes him some closure. And he said he missed her when she was in Milwaukee. And he said, yeah, I missed you too. He said it was weird because we was good. Then you ghosted me. He said, and then the second night, he said he read all these texts from Lisa. She calling him and telling him when he reading his texts and shit. He said we supposed to be private. So she said Lisa took the phone. He said, I don't care. We're supposed to have our conversation in private. So she said first he felt um appreciative, and she said you shouldn't have. She said, at first I felt appreciative or something. He said something about she should have or whatever. But anyway, she said, you be doing bullshit like. And he said, listen, I do show you affection. I hold your hand when we out. I kiss you. She said, but yeah, you do that, but you stay in dating apps. And she said, as soon as a pretty girl walk by, you drop my hand. You don't think I noticed that? And she said, I want you to make me feel safe. And the things that you need to do to make me feel safe is not be on apps, not drop my hand when you see somebody pretty, and post me with you kissing and all type of shit. And he said, I guess we don't know. So she said, so will you do that? So he ain't saying nothing. She says, I guess there's no. So what he said was, I'm a good guy, and we just don't seem to understand each other. Yes, bitch, he's saying no, but he manipulating you to make you stay there. So I said, girl, just put this dude is not thinking about you. So anyway, we got Gwen back home, and she bought some cookies. I don't never see her cooking board, but she opened up a box of some shit in a minute from somewhere. So she said, her daughter Gwen went and stayed. We back with Bryn and Gwen. Bryn and Gwen, I'm not paying no attention. None of that shit rhyme. Um, She had went to visit her parents for a few days, and they needed a few days. So I said I love the dogs for this, and she tell about the thing with Lisa, and that they want to meet with her, and she was like, I want to meet them too, but I want to meet them because I want to know about my father. So she said Gwen said she was cold to her to a little bit, and said she said, it was like, I guess we will meet you. But it's like Gwen gotta have the right type of attitude. So Gwen grandmother texts her but says you can we like to meet but only if you ready to accept was went on this the 18 years. So she said, I don't know. These motherfuckers said 18 years and they just woke up and they never want to fuck with me, and now today the day you do. So she said, she want to know about her dad, when she come from. All that shit is curious shit. She said she only seen 4 pics of him, and she said she needs something more tangible, and she will. They'll tell her about her father. So Brent says what she do, because their conversation about you being born into that family is going to come up. It's not going to come up at first. Hopefully not. Hopefully once y'all build some shit that's a little bit stronger, y'all can withstand the conversation, because it's going to be had. So, like I said, Brent said we all fucked up in this because everybody done made choices except her daughter. She hadn't made any choices in this, so she deserved to have some choices. So she said she don't like how it's happening, but fuck it, it's happening, and it is. So, the ladies go zip lining. It's Mary with some gold boots on that I love. She wore all white to zip lining. I don't sure why. Did she not know she was zip lining? So it's Mary, Brittany, and Lisa. And Lisa wanna know why every time they gotta do some shit, the barn is always some kind of deaf shit. They up high or they doing something when it's up to fucking Whitney. I mean Heather. So they go before they can get to the zip line, they gotta go mud, and so mud splash all over everybody. and Mary got all on her white outfit, but she said she better have on her outfit than on her teeth and her mouth because Heather did not wipe it off. I don't know if it's because she didn't have nothing to wipe it off with, but she walked around like she had snuff just hanging off the top of her lip like that. So Mary said she's scared, but the man let them go two at a time. So I think it was Mary and Lisa went together. And Mary said she loves zip lining, which surprised me too. She said she did it in Jamaica and she also did it on the cruise. So after they do that zip lining, which come start pulling opening up shit out of the trunk, start food start coming out the trunk and table and folding chairs and shit. And Mary is like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Why is we getting food and shit out the back of the trunk?" And she's saying, "Cause we my made us a little luncheon, so she set up everything out there outside." So the producer asked Mary if she ever went tailgating, and she was like, what's that? Is that like when you do like a barbecue thing or something in the yard?" Forget it. She lost. So she said, "You mean like a barbecue?" Yeah, that's kind of what tailgating is, but you do it in the parking lot with a whole bunch of other people around. Just eat, cook, eat, sit in chairs. That's what you do. I've never been to one. Nope. So Heather gives her so while they're sitting there, Heather gives Brittany a unicorn. She said, "I gave you to this to remind you that you're strong and don't worry about it because you said that you broke up with old boy, and I don't want you to go back on your shit. I want you every time you look at this, remain strong." So Mary said, "What is like an ashtray or something? What do you do with that? What kind of?" And she said, "I think it holds jewelry. And do I think you can put your little rings at night, put your little rings and your watch and shit there. So like a little trinket tray." It's not my taste. I mean, I don't have nothing against unicorns, but it's not my taste. So, while they sitting there, they don't talk. So they start talking about the dude, and she's like, "Yeah, I went to go see him, and you were so mean to him and manipulating him. I was his girlfriend. He just wanted to be private, and you ruined it forever. I thought we can be friends." So I was like, "Man, Lisa, fuck her." And Mary just pretty much said it because she's like, "You ruined it when you text him." And you did, what she says, "You stay out of it, leave us out." So Mary said, "Yep, leave us out of this shit." And she said, "Just leave us out of it." So she was like, "Yeah, at least because you did this and that and that." So I was like, "Man, fuck you and Jared. We don't care what you do." So they started talking to Mary, and Mary was carrying it, this scene. So Mary said she went to a dance class, and they said, "You went to a dance class?" And she said, "Yeah." And she said, "How you see Georgia?" And she said, "I saw her when the wind blew us together." This was the Brittany asking questions because Mary was kind of fed up with her. So she said, "So you went to a dress class?" She said, "Yeah, a little workout." "And you saw, and how did you see her?" Somebody says she saw her because Heather's daughter, Georgia's in the dance class. Oh, and they said, "What style was it?" I think it was Lisa. And she said, "Hip hop." And she said, "I was with Angie." And that's when Lisa says, "Oh, well, you was with Angie." So she said, "Yeah." Angie said, "You ain't talking to her." And she said, "I ain't talking to her because she said I was a bad mom." She said, "Why don't you call her and talk to her?" So Britt said, she said that, "Oh, that's low." So I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Brittany. How you going to talk about anything with the mom in it? Don't. Because we could tell what kind of mom you was. You was a pick me, fuck them kids kind of mama. Let me keep that man. I already know." And that's a low. You don't even talk to your goddamn kids, so shut the fuck up. So, Mary said, "You should call her." And she said, "Heather, why the fuck did you even campaign for that? Because you knew Angie way, way before you know Lisa. And now you just all Lisa, rah, rah, rah. And Angie K is ill, ill, ill." And she said, "What's going on with you?" And she said, "You know what you do, Heather? You start shit and you hide your hands." She said, "Yeah, you throw rocks and pretend like you won't do it." So she said, "Why is Lisa taking?" She said, "Because I think Angie is taking Lisa for granted." She said, "How the fuck you think this happened?" She said, "You may say, um, She said, Mary said, yeah, I don't believe nothing you say, Heather, because you leave a trail of fucking lines. She said the black eye, and she said that she was that be body positive. Now you taking Ozempic and shit. So then, Heather get offended. Well, we're gonna agree to disagree. And I'm tired of, and I am Lisa said, why is her body positivity wrong? She said, cause she promote and she used to promote love your body the way you love your body, blah blah blah. And as soon as she could get Ozempic shot, she took that motherfucker. Granted, she looked good, but I ain't never heard her say nothing about no working out. I know she got some kind of laser spas and shit, and I know she take Ozempic. So she get mad. She said she tired of people criticizing for her on how she lose weight. She said every time she turn around, it's something about her body. So you on reality TV making something not about your fucking body. So she said she's trying to figure this out. But I'm like, figure out what? What the fuck is you trying to figure out with you and Mary? Mary, right? You sit around and you start shit. And why is everybody wanting to be close to Lisa? And why is you starting shit like you start shit? So anyway, this episode was good. And like I said, Mary is my girl. Do you hear what I'm saying? Mary is my girl. She is doing the damn thing. And I love it. So anyway, listen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me. And I'm glad that you were this morning. It is 9:26 a.m. and I am done. So have a good one. Bye now.